Hey everyone, good Sunday morning here, hanging out in my usual Starbucks font here. And I'm gonna do something different for this episode of hey, I don't want to wait 48 years to know what you know. I want to pull up a document here that I we used at a company that I worked at probably 30 years ago, and it still hangs with me today. And it looks at desired characteristics of our employees that we work with in that. So let me share the screen. Excuse me. What I'm going to do different here is I'm going to let you read it. I'm going to comment on a couple of them here, but you see right here, desired characteristics to be developed in all people based on and grouping them based on, I guess, what I grew up being called the golden rule. Do what's right, do your best, treat others the way you want to be treated. And then what are some of those characteristics? So I'm going to it goes a little bit past the bottom of the screen, so I'll scroll up, but I'll let you read them and process them. And then if you do want a copy of this, please let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to share it. So, you look at these things like do what's right. You have to be able to yield to the opinions of others when necessary. That's part of collaboration and working with others. Doesn't mean you're giving up your position, but you're willing to collaborate and coordinate with others. Okay. Are you walking the talk? Do you have not just a superficial respect, but some mature thought on just respect for what's going on around us and working towards making your professional life making a difference? And do you keep promises and follow through on commitments? So let me go to the second one. Do your best. Um, Different definition of cleanliness, but honesty and respect. Have you got the capabilities on all different levels? Um, Confidence, that's a challenge for all of us, myself included. Do we believe we can make a difference? And using the abilities we have to reinvent and, like it says, recombined experiences that result in new ways of doing things. So, can we build on our creativity? Do we meet our commitments? Do we have that drive to want to do things? Do we tend to be pessimistic or hopefully we look at things from an optimistic or hopeful point of view here? And again, that's, in this day and age when we teach everybody to be critical and critical thinkers, we tend to look for what's wrong rather than what could be. And then finally at the bottom here, treat others as you would like to be treated. Do we have a true interest in other people as much as we'd want them to have an interest in us? Are we as concerned for others as we would hope people would be concerned about us? Are we true to our commitments and our promises? Are we opening? Are we open to listening, considering other perspectives, possibly even modifying what we now believe based on what we've run into, as well as considerate, respectful, and patient? So I think it's an interesting list to not only challenge ourselves with, but share it with others and start some discussions. And hopefully, this opens the door to people taking some risks in the conversations to be willing to build up the capabilities of not just our organization, but our coworkers that we work with at the same time. So, if, like I said, if you want a copy of it, let me know in the comments and would be happy to share this with you.